Hey, so today I'm sharing another little resource which may be useful to parents if you're helping your kids at the moment through their education. And I designed this little booklet a few years ago when I volunteered a great deal as a STEM ambassador. So this is science, technology, engineering and maths ambassador. And that's like a volunteer program that we have in the UK where professionals go to school or attend fairs or career fairs and basically talk to children or help them on different topics related to STEM. Or some of them like run clubs in the school and all that sort of thing. Anyway, at the time I noticed that, again, the same thing, the words in a subject, particularly any of the STEM subjects, were quite often just not clarified. So you could be a student and you're doing physics, and if you're asked what's the meaning of physics, they can't actually give a definition. So obviously I tested this out a great deal. In fact, not only in England, but in 2020 and in 2022, I attended both years the Sharjah International Book Fair in the UAE, so in the Emirate of Sharjah next to Dubai. It is actually a fantastic book fair, probably the biggest publisher to consumer book fair in the world, with over 2 million people going through the fair over 10 days. Anyway, it was fabulous, and I had the opportunity to speak to parents, teachers, students from all around the Middle East and Asia, as well as some expats from the UK. And obviously I test continuously, do you know what arithmetic is? And, because I'm talking to the children or to the teenagers that are doing the exam, or to the parents, and asking, what's, you're happy with the word biology, and what does chemistry actually mean? And it's quite surprising that many people just don't realize you have to look up those words. I mean, these are my dictionaries, isn't it? Why do I have dictionaries? Because lucky for me, from the moment I was young, I was given a dictionary and I was told, look, if there's anything you don't understand, you look it up. It's very simple. And same for my children. I think, I must have given them a dictionary the moment they were out of the womb. But I tell you what, once you get that idea that as soon as you run into something that you don't understand, you just look it up. You just don't make it up. It makes a huge difference. So talking to hundreds, if not thousands, of children and parents in the UAE, from all around, as I said, the Middle East and Asia, and here in England, it's a very common issue. So I designed this little booklet, and it is really good. You can download it on my link, and it's been online for years, but it's a little 2022 revision here. But I put a little introduction and I defined all the main words, just the keywords: physics, chemistry, biology, with the root, obviously, the Latin or Greek root, as the case may be, defining mathematics, defining trigonometry, defining arithmetic, all these words. And I do spend a bit more time on engineering because that's more my field. And I love the fact that the word engineering and engine come from the Latin word ingenium, which means genius. I'm going to do a video on the word genius. That's my next video. You will love it. And what the original meaning of genius is. It's astonishing. Anyway, there's loads of definitions. It's really nice to read. It was made for high school students or primary school students who can read it, and for parents. And I would really urge you to download it because it's been online for years. It's free. Just look at it, download it, look at the definitions, help your children with the definitions, and make sure at least they've got, that part of the education squared away, that they really know the terms of all the subjects, the key STEM subjects they're learning. And hopefully that will encourage them to start looking at words more, and do get them a dictionary, obviously, or get a dictionary in your house if you haven't got any.